Ash Wednesday is going to be here tomorrow. Are you ready? As we have this last day before Lent, I wanted to put out two challenges to you. One, that is a community challenge, and the second, which is individual. That's that one where I said, I bet you didn't think of this one to give up for Lent. First, the community challenge. As a body of Christ, as the body of Christ, when we come together as small communities to have a common fast and a common prayer, it's powerful. And so I wanted to invite you, whether you're an ordinary member or somebody who's supportive of this mission, to join us in a common fast this Lenten season. What I want to invite you to was to abstain from meat on not just on Fridays, but also on Wednesdays. And as far as giving, you give up something and then you take on something. The prayer I wanted to invite you to take on is evening prayer. It is the prayer of the church. It is powerful. That sacrifice of giving up, abstaining from meat on Wednesdays, and the practice of praying evening prayer throughout Lent will be very powerful for these intentions, which I wanted to ask you to pray for as a community. First, for the salvation of souls. Second, for the growth of our ordinary mission and community as a part of our mission, as a part of the body of Christ whose mission is to save souls, that our little part of that would increase and be blessed. And finally, I wanted to see if you could throw in a prayer for me as you fast, as you pray, for me in my priestly formation, which is going to formally begin in a week and a half. So as far as the second part of the challenge I want to put out there for you individually, is something that I accidentally discovered during the lockdown. We didn't have any social activity for about 2 months, and that started during Lent. Normally we have a lot of social activity, but it was actually a blessing. It was a blessing to not have any expectations of hosting friends and family there for about 2 months, to just focus on growing closer as a family, to focus more on prayer. It was actually kind of a relief. Now, we wanted to get back to hospitality and hosting people. 2 months was enough, right? But this came up again when I was inviting some friends who are Eastern Catholics to come to our house. And they said, oh, well, this pre-Lent season's already began. We can't do it until Pascha, until the resurrection of Jesus Christ has been celebrated. So in their tradition, they abstain from hosting people. They abstain from a lot of festive social activity during Lent. And I thought, well, that's fitting. That's fitting to take that time to say, perhaps with the exception of Sundays, not going to have social activity, not going to host folks in our house. We're just going to take this time. We're going to fast from that, and we're going to devote it towards more prayer and growth as a family. So I wanted to throw that out there for you to consider this Lent. What does that mean for Sundays? Well, in the Western Church, we do relax things a little bit on Sundays, because even Sundays in Lent are a celebration not only of the death, but also the resurrection of Christ. So we're going to continue as an ordinary community after Mass to fellowship. What I'm proposing is that we maybe abstain for that during the week, and we abstain from hosting friends and family that aren't already scheduled here for this 40 days of Lent. I pray that God gives you a blessed Lenten season, and I invite you to join us tomorrow. If evening prayer is new to you, we're going to have a Zoom evening prayer that'll be led by my family and I at 6:30 p.m. You can click on the link below to sign up for that, and we'll record that too in case this is something that's new to you and you want to kind of have it there to see how it goes about. If you click on that website, prayer.covert.org, it lays it all out there. It's pretty easy to follow. But I pray that this would enrich you and draw you closer to Christ over these next 40 days of Lent. God bless.